getting more attention, getting more famous, and getting more sales is something that any individual wanting to smash it in life or business needs to do ASAP. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it. I've got a few notes here on my computer that I'm going to go through. But firstly, I want to say that the number one issue that businesses face is not enough people know they exist. With the amount of content being posted online these days, it's actually really difficult to get attention consistently. There's so much quality content being posted. So if you're not doing any form of advertising or content, it could be costing you more than you think. And if you don't get onto it soon, you will be left behind. If you think about any famous person that has ever existed, ask yourself, how did they get to that point? And the answer is media releases. Think about Beyonce, the famous singer. She's had many songs released, many articles released about her. She's been featured in magazines, movies, music videos, billboards. She's had a lot of in-person events. Most of you have never even met her in person or seen her in actual real life. You've only ever heard about her via media releases. Let's just take the example of someone who's a nobody, who just lives in a random suburb. If they just had, in an instant, 100,000 media releases done on that person, their level of fame would be definitely lifted up, and a lot more people would know the story about that person. So think about that for a second if you were to apply that to your business, to your personal brand, and what opportunities it would open up if just more people knew that you existed. It increases the chances of choosing who you're going to work with, choosing higher paying jobs, reaching more people with a positive word, which then compounds out and gives you more control over what you're doing. Yes, it will come with haters and negative comments, but any massive success business or celebrity goes through that, so it's something that comes along with it. If you're someone who wants to stay comfortable and be in your comfort zone, then this is probably not for you. This is only for the businesses and people who want to smash it and become above average. So why would you want to do this? Increase sales, increase opportunities, or maybe you just want to spread positivity or spread some knowledge that you've acquired to help many people out, because you can make a massive difference in this world with sharing your acquired skills online. And I want you to ask yourself, not how much does it cost to do all that stuff, but how much is it costing you not doing it properly? Think about it right now. If your business just had 1,000 more leads come in per year, what would that change for your business? Maybe you can't supply the demand, but it will give you the ability to choose who you work with, maybe to give you more cash flow, to then employ people to supply the demand and force you to become more efficient, taking your business to where it needs to be. So what I'm trying to tell you here is that releasing media about your business or about you is the only way to effectively get attention, especially with all the free ways we can do it online. But you might be asking, what do you post about? You could make media releases about the success stories that people have had, either with you or your business. Happy customers, successful products you've created, breakthroughs and improvements to products and services that you've done before, maybe new employers that are coming on, ideas you have for the future, common asked questions in your industry, new technologies and innovations in your industry. Without posting, how is anyone going to know you exist other than the small group that you are currently servicing? You could also consider collaborating with people in your industry. You can jump on a podcast together. You might make an article about you and someone else doing a collaboration. And one of the first most essential things that you need is your own website. Why is it the most important thing to have a website? Because a website is one of the few things that is solely under your control. A Facebook page, an Instagram account, a YouTube or TikTok account can actually be deleted and cancelled at any time without notice to you. So you can go on years and years building up one of these platforms and have it taken away from you in an instant. That's why having your own website to then push people towards is one of the best and most safest ways for your business or personal brand to move forward. Another thing that makes a website so great is the ability to rank in Google search. The way search engine optimization works, which is SEO, Google basically has a computer scanning engine that scans the internet for certain keywords. And if your website is getting a lot of traffic and has a certain amount of keywords, then when people search that term, it will show up higher in their Google search rankings. So what I'm trying to say here is that attention is also a momentum thing. If you're not getting any attention, you won't be getting more attention. but the more attention you get, the more attention you get. Another great thing about having a website is you can host your own videos on there. Videos are such an effective way to get a message across, just like this one, where you can talk, you can show products, services, you can use voiceovers, you can use imagery, you can show before and afters. It's a blank canvas, and you can create videos for free off your phone easier than you think. You can even add a paywall, which means you can charge people to access digital content on your website, which can lead to automated income, which is a good thing for everyone. And another great thing about a website is you've got the ability to post your own articles, written word articles, also called blog posts. So if you use a website hosting system such as WordPress, you can write your own articles, include your own images and videos, and that will help your ranking on Google. Let's just say, for example, you're a local builder and you want to attract local clientele or high-end quality custom builds. You can write articles that say the 5 best bathroom technologies of 2024. And if people search bathroom technology and you show up and you're in the area, you're going to get their attention. You'll also get their click, which then there's abilities and ways to track who's clicked on your website and follow them up with advertising. At any stage, if you need help with any of this, message me, george@ggmedia.com.au. I'm happy to help with anything you need. And that brings me on to talking about videos. As you guys already know, but I'm just going to remind you that posting content on social media, which is free, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, Rumble, Twitter, is free. They do not charge you to have an account. They do not charge you to post. So why are you not posting more frequently? Are you getting comfortable? You say that you want to get attention and more work, but you're not putting the work in. Let me just say this to you. When you make a video and you post it online, it is there until the internet turns off. If someone searches for that topic, you exist. So when you make that video and it takes you 15 minutes or 5 minutes or a day, that video exists for years to come. The fact that you are not posting videos about frequently asked questions, success stories about your business, products that your business sells, customer testimonials about their great experience, you are missing out on attention and you are missing out on sales. It's costing you money not doing it. How much does it cost your business not getting 100,000 views a month? Ask yourself that question. So there's many forms of video you can post. One of the most popular in today's day and age is short form videos. I'm talking about your vertical content where people scroll for days. There is millions of them. So many people are addicted to vertical video scrolling, more so the younger generation. And as we all know, time passes very quickly. And in 10 years, that younger generation, who's now 18, they're going to be 28. And in another 10 years, which will fly past like that, they're going to be 38. Are you priming your audience for future sales? If you believe in your product and you think your product is good, there is no reason that you shouldn't be pushing this stuff more. It's a disservice if you do not push your product, if you believe in your product. If you don't believe in your product, fix it and put it out there more. Because if it genuinely helps people and you think it's so great, then you should be doing that for more people. So then you can get more money, you can become better because you've served more people, and everybody wins. So short form content is very important. TikTok, a lot of younger viewership. Once you've made a vertical video, why don't you just post it to all the platforms for maximum outreach? YouTube Shorts, same thing as Instagram Reels, just on YouTube. TikTok is pretty much the same thing as well. You can now post long form vertical content on TikTok, and also Facebook Reels. Massive. The most attention you can get is via that. You should be posting 1 a day at minimum. And if you think you don't have time, go into your phone at screen time, in the screen time app if you have an iPhone, and just have a look at how long you're spending on each app. So if you just search for screen time, every phone has it on there. You can click on that app and it's going to show you how long you're spending scrolling. Stop consuming content and start creating content if you want to be a beast in the future. You got all the time to scroll, but not enough time to create. You can pull out your phone at any moment and just do a selfie video about anything. And your ego is going to try and get in the way, and your mind will come up with every single excuse under the sun to why you shouldn't. I've got a pimple here, my voice is husky, no, I'm not in the mood. But you're choosing to be selfish in that moment because you should be serving the people, serving your customers. So post videos. Who cares what you look like? It's about the content. No one else cares what you look like. They just want to know what's in it for them. So then eventually they can buy off you, or get their parents to buy off you, or get their friends to buy off you.
I think I've made my point.
You have 1 minute to pull out your phone and say, so I just finished this quality build. Check out the fixes and fittings that we did. We've got stone bench tops, we've got these taps, we've got these lights, we've got these brickwork, we've got this and that. If you're looking at building, give me a call. That goes for anyone. If you're a restaurant, check out the beautiful pizza we've made for this customer going out now. It's got a ham, this, that. Show the melted cheese, show the box going on with the delivery driver, bang. You don't think you're gonna get more pizza sales if you keep doing that? 100%. Some businesses are at the point where they're happy with their turnover and they can't supply any more demand. But that's when you can also look at doing videos to make your internal processes more efficient. So let's just say you're always training new people, and you can make a video that trains people about what's happening internally, how to use the pizza oven, how to make a pizza, how to do this, how to speak on the phone. It's like a training course. And then you don't have to one-on-one keep training people all the time. They watch the video, then you just oversee them. Just an idea. Another thing that's really good for building trust with your audience is long form content. Something like this where it's a bit longer, where you can sit down yourself and just talk about something, map it out on a text document like I've done here on the computer about what I'm going to talk about. And then you can collaborate with people as well, sit down and have a podcast and talk about anything, cut it up on the computer and post it. And one really epic thing you can do from that is create written word articles from your video. So I can take this video right now, I can transcribe it, which means the computer's going to turn that voice into text, and then we can release that. We can even get artificial intelligence. I can throw that into, say, ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT, make this easier to understand in article form, paste it in, press enter. It's going to spit out an article. I can say, turn this into an article. It's going to spit that out, and I can then post it on my website. So anyone who's trying to learn how to get more attention, and if they search website, video, how do I do videos, this may pop up for them. They'll see my site. I would have helped them a little bit, and then maybe they'll buy one of my other products, or I've just helped them out for free. So good, positivity. Consider submitting your content to local newspapers. You know, the older demographic still definitely reads newspapers. It is a dying thing, but if you want to maximize every single angle to get your attention or famous for your business, do it. Do everything. Come up with a system each week. We're going to be doing 1 long form content. We're going to make 5 short form out of that. Then we're going to do 1 article. You got to start somewhere. And if you're really feeling confident, consider even writing a book about what you've done. Not just about your story, but always think about the reader or the viewer when creating content. What are they getting out of it? It's not about you. No one cares about you. They care about themselves. So make your content to serve the viewer. Always look at it and think, what is the viewer getting out of this? Videos that perform well are either educational, entertaining, or have emotion in them. So emotion could be dad from the army comes home after service for 3 years and hugs his little kid, and you're like, oh, that's so cute. That gets attention. Entertainment could just be fails, something funny happened, funny laughing, cute animals. That gets attention too. Or educational, something like this where it's like I'm talking about something, make it easy to understand. Don't try and be smart. Don't try and use big words. If you try and use big words and sound all smart, then guess what? You just narrow your audience down, and some people that don't understand, which is 99% of people, won't understand what you're saying. They're just going to click off and be like, oh, this guy's too smart for me, too cool for me. If you look at all the very, very best speakers on the internet, they all speak very simply so the maximum amount of people can understand. Throw the big words out, keep it simple. Another thing you can do to get more attention is live seminars and events. Let's just say if you're a real estate agent, there's nothing stopping you from having a local event called, I don't know, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Make an event that's going to have something to give back to the community. That's just information filled. A finance thing, you could just be like, you could say like, come to the seminar to learn how to buy your first home. And we're going to be talking about loans, we're talking about saving strategies, we're talking about how to deal with brokers, how to choose the right home, investment properties. And you know what's going to happen? Parents will bring their children to that. And then you will have the parents respecting you because you're the agency who wanted to teach the children about homes. And then when it comes to sell, maybe they'll just choose you and then bang you. You're just networking with your local community. Hire a hall out one night for $500, make a PowerPoint presentation, get a projector, put it up there and go there and speak like you're calling an auction and speak to everyone, and then give them a free or get them to sign up with their email address, and you collect all their email addresses. But just make sure you give more than you receive and it'll be a plus. But it's like, do you want to do it? Do you have the balls to do it? Do you have the determination to do it? Because that other guy who's going to kick your ass and get all the sales and the listings, he's going to do it and you're not. So choice is yours. Print advertising, local papers, flyers. If you want to get, every business has a different method that they need to use, but reverse engineer it and think about it from a customer's perspective. If you were your customer, how would you want to receive information? If you sell caravans, probably a video is good. Consider collaborating with social media influencers. So if you find a channel that is not a massive channel, like a YouTube channel, say they've got about 10,000 subscribers, you can reach out to them and say, hey, how much to feature my product in your video? And if they've got a video about full driving and camping and you're a caravan place, why wouldn't you reach out to them and say, hey, feature our caravan. I want you to just come and take a little bit of video, or we're going to get a video made and send it to them. And today's video is sponsored by this caravan. If you want this caravan, it's got tap, shower, this, that, perfect beds, fold away, off-road, this, that, bang. And just make it like a 10-second thing in their video, pay them $500, $1,000, whatever it is. If they get 50 to 100,000 views on that, that's maybe 100 sales you'll get, or maybe 10. Is that worth $500 to $1,000? Yes. Attention is key to everything. So I'm just trying to seed little ideas in your head so then you can water these plants and go out and do what you will with the ideas that grow in your head. Getting attention takes time, consistency, persistence, especially when posting videos online. Do not be disheartened if people say no. Have some persistence. Know what you want. Continue to try and get it, even if the world says no. The most successful people in this world have gone over hurdles and trials and situations, and they keep pushing because they decide what they want and they go and get it. They do not try. They remove try from their vocabulary and you do something. You don't try and do something. When you say you're doing it, you're doing it. That's it. No ifs, no buts. Go ahead and do it. I think I've rambled on enough. So if you need to contact me, george@ggmedia.com.au. I'll help you with whatever you want. Just email me and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. If you need a website, videos, social media stuff, hit me up. I'm happy to help. We'll put you onto someone who will help you. Take care and have a lovely night. Love you all and goodbye.